Welcome back to another special with Chef Warren. Today we are making garlic chili pasta with our very own TooGood Chilli Oil. Just look at that, it's amazing. Obviously you're going to use it with chopsticks because it's kind of an Asian twist to the pasta and it looks scrumptious. Let's go, let's make it. Okay guys, the most important thing first, it's the sauce, the base of the dish. We're going to first pour some Kikkoman soy sauce in there. I like my runny honey, and of course, to make it spicy is the TooGood Chilli Oil. Mix that all together and you've got our amazing base and sauce which we're going to use for the pasta. Just look at that, ready to cook. All right, on to the pasta time. Boil your water, salt it, put your olive oil so it doesn't stick. Make sure that water's boiling, just drop in your pasta. I actually like spaghetti for this, it's actually really good. So use spaghetti, get some tongs, mix it around, and in order to check whether your pasta is done, try a piece. And if it's al dente, then take it out, put it into a sieve, and it'll be used for later. On to making the garlic prawns for this pasta dish. Chuck in some butter, garlic, and of course, TooGood Chilli Oil. And just turn on the fire, and you're gonna melt all this. Bit of salt, you can put a bit of pepper if you want, and you're gonna mix all this up, and then I'm gonna chuck in the prawns, and I'm gonna start cooking them until they turn nice and pink. Give them a bit of a toss in a minute and just mixing them up, making sure that they absorb all that garlic, butter, chili oil flavor. And I'm going to use that as the topping because it's just going to be amazing and crunchy at the end. And be careful because it does split sometimes, but I'm going to chuck it up a few times. And this is it. This is what I call garlic prawns actually. And this is actually a separate dish in itself, but I'm going to add this on to the spaghetti. It's going to taste amazing. Okay guys, on to the main part of this dish, the sauce. Back on it. So hot pan, oil, chuck in a knob of butter and garlic, and this is gonna just infuse and create a beautiful flavor for the next part, which is pouring in that sauce we made in the beginning and mixing it all together. So it's just, now the aroma is just crazy because it's gonna taste amazing, especially when you put in the pasta later. But we haven't finished yet. I'm dashing in a bit of white wine, give it a bit of flavor, and then also I'm going to add a bit more stock because you do need this stock. Actually, you should have kept some on the side when you made your pasta, this pasta water stock, but we do need more liquids because when we do end up putting the pasta inside here, the pasta will absorb all the liquids and fluids and it will create that kind of creamy texture that we're looking for. Okay, you see I've put in some more Parmesan cheese, which is just going to be creamy and nice and add that flavor, and then put some chives, get a bit of green in color, and literally this sauce is ready now for the pasta adding. So it's a little bit watery, but that's fine. You can just add more pasta, and if it's too much pasta, not enough sauce, you've stuffed it, so good luck. Now I'm joking. You can add a bit more white wine and then pour in a little bit more pasta water, but I'm finishing it off with more cheese, a bit of chives, and it's literally ready to plate, guys. Let's plate this bad boy. Go, go, go. Plate time. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's so watery. I should have let it rest for a bit longer. And actually, after a few minutes, the pasta absorbed all that water and it was just more creamy and the texture was amazing. You can put a bit of salt in there, pepper, I'm gonna put some cheese. I'm also gonna put my egg yolk, which I call it the runaway egg yolk. He wouldn't stay, just wouldn't stay in the middle. And then don't forget guys, of course those prawns come in. And what do I always say? I always say plate properly, but more importantly, I'm gonna put some more chili oil because this is all the cooked chili oil, and then you've got to get that TooGood raw chili oil on top at the end. That's it for today guys. See you soon. Chef Warren out. Annyeong.